Hello my treasures, it's time for a new mercenary team. This time, don't fail me now with Fel Mercenaries. This is one of these wacky combos that I've been wanting to use since the last changes in Mercenaries. And the idea behind it is to use Gul'dan's equipment Staff of Chaos with the newly buffed up Patches Aye Captn in order to buff up all of your fail damage quite a bunch. There are a few other big payoffs that you could probably try out for this team. Lord Draxus is one that comes to mind. Same thing with Illidan or Lady Vash. The one that I did try out, which was Arathian, and was a little bit too slow, and I ended up liking Archimonde too much. For the Mercenary by Mercenary Breakdown, the first one is going to be Bwonsamdi, who we are going to be using Arena Contender as his equipment, mainly using him for irrefusable deal to bounce everything back to our hand. Nemsy is the next mercenary with Bog Moss as her equipment, mainly using her for Boggy Blast. However, you could in theory use Bognomics. Valeera is the next mercenary using Unnatural Smoke, using Fan of Knives on turn 1, so you can then speed up Gul'dan, who is the next mercenary with Staff of Chaos, which turn 1 you're going to use Felbolt, and then from there using Reign of Chaos. Archimonde is the next mercenary. We are using Archimonde's Golden Coin to restore 10 health to all friendly demons, which means both Archimonde and Patches, then mainly swapping between Reign of Chaos and Doom Fire. Though Finger of Death can come up if you need a really quick ability. Patches is the next mercenary on the team, and the final one, we are using Arms Locker, using him for Aye Captn, but you also can use Aye Mighty. With that all being said, let's look at some games. Ooh, okay, so even split. Let's see what they have in store for us. Just gonna put down our normal 3 mercenaries. There's actually no time in this build where you want to put down something that isn't Bwonsamdi, Nemsy, or Valeera. Oh, this could be bad. Trigore is really not something I want to see. We're going to have to bounce everything back because that's how our build works. We're basically just a worse Leroy Jenkins or Mistress Might combo. But it's still funny, you know? So glad that it didn't actually attack. Boggy back. I don't like the fact that we took so much damage there, but oh well. At least we got the combo off, right? Okay, now we should be in theory quicker than a lot of their mercenaries. We could also use Finger of Death here. That could actually work on Archimonde. Oh, we also have a speed of 3. Really just depends. I actually can't remember what Trigore's going to be at. They're probably going to pat down Trigore once again. Okay, they just swapped the order of what they had before. Okay, if we use Reign of Chaos, it does AoE damage to everything, thus we're going to take a bunch of damage. I'm curious of how Doomfire actually works, but I think Finger of Death might be the safest solution. Then we can just use Felbolt. I don't think they can one-shot any of our mercenaries. I could be wrong. And hopefully we'll win the speed tie. And it looks like we are going to, come on, hit Trigore. Yeah. One more time. Come on. Yeah, that's what we wanted to see. Okay, they definitely can't hit anything of ours now. Going after Patches is a little bit of a mistake there, my friend. Because all we need is Archimonde and Gul'dan to live. Oh, that was a big nuke. Now, do we want to bounce? No, we don't. If we bounce everything back, oh, we can make everything attack Bwonsamdi. That's funny. Then we can use, if we use, yeah, let's just use that. Reign of Destruction. Because hopefully that will protect everything, and then we can just nuke at least one hit. It's not technically where I want. Nothing died. Okay. What do we need to protect, really? Probably should put down Nemsy. Also probably should protect Gul'dan over Archimonde, but that works still too. Oh, we have Finger of Death. Finger of Death actually can get rid of Nefarian. Oh, we don't. Let's actually get rid of Millhouse first because we want to be quicker. I don't know if we're necessarily going to be able to get Nefarian dead. Oh, perfect. We got everything killed. And now we just have to deal with whatever their last mercenary is, and we're good to go. Let's just put a ring on it, I guess. Okay, even split. Let's see what they have for us this time. Oh, hey, Patches. That's kind of funny. Wait, why are you using Reno there? And Trigore, why is everything always Trigore now again? I get it, he's actually pretty powerful, but it's not something I would expect a lot of people to use per se. Oh, let's just do combo. So we gotta make a deal to be able to win. Oh, we're about to flex on you. That always makes me weary. So nice to have that taunt up though. Oh, let's get it working. The captain is in town. I feel like the diamond skin for Gul'dan was actually really cool. Kind of a shame I never got it. Kind of a shame that they didn't just randomly give people a diamond skin. I wonder if the game mode did better, they would have gave diamond skins out for free for like a 1-year anniversary or something. Outside of the event skins. Well, let's doom them a little bit. Straight flexing is going to make us attack. Oh, no, it won't, because good old Patches is going to murder, you know. We're the ones in charge here. I mean, I don't think they can kill any of us. Wait. Both of their equipments trigger on both friendly and foe demons? What is this? Why does that work that way? Is this the only equipments that do this? Are there some other older equipments that kill off both friendly and foe deaths like that? I don't think there are. Is there? Maybe something that I'm like just forgetting about, but oh, it's the Yogg's equipment does too. It works both ways. I think we're 44 damage on the ability that's normally like 12 damage is hilarious. Let's give them a middle finger and finish off their Sylvanas before it becomes any bigger of an issue here. I'm just amazed that worked how it worked. Such a weird and wacky interaction. Too bad Gul'dan, I think, is dead here. We hardly know Yi. Good luck coming back from this. Oh, good old Tess. Well, we could use Aye Captn. I don't know if he's going to survive long enough to get that off, is the main hurdle. We'll use Bwonsamdi to try to buff everything up and maybe make him survive. Then we can... well, that's not going to do enough damage, so we're just going to AoE. Also probably should have attacked there. That is a little bit of a mistake. Well, if we still had Gul'dan up, we would get even higher attack than before. Wow, it would have been nice if that could have killed Sarah, but it's okay. We can make this work. We're 5 against 2. What are the chances that they can actually finish us off? Okay, maybe we're not 5 against 2. We're now... math. 4 against 2. Let's put down Bwonsamdi. We could use the 2 speed ability on that, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to end up using... well, maybe I did catch it. We're just... oh, okay, never mind. Okay, even split. Let's see what they have in store for us today. Hopefully it is something fun to play against. Maybe you will, maybe you won't be. We shall see. Oh, I mean... it wouldn't be Mercenaries without finding someone playing Frost, you know, so... let's hope they don't kill Valeera. I mean, it doesn't technically matter in this matchup. At least I don't think it does. Maybe... oh, no. Okay, so we won't have the speed advantage. Nice thing is, local R won't either, so they won't scale that quickly. Also, has anyone noticed that it feels like... I think it's going to be in this game that Jaina now has Ice Block ×2, or maybe it's just a bug whenever you bounce her back. I think this was the game where I noticed it, and I'm pretty sure it happened before. We're just going to do full combo. I know we're slower, so it doesn't really matter too much. You shouldn't be able to get any type advantage on any of our mercenaries, which is good. They are going to make her slower. We're going to speed up everything we have next turn. Aye Captn is going to be pretty nice, even though it's only going to hit twice. I wish it had hit both local R, but whatever, it's close enough. Then we can finish that off. I just didn't want to deal with local R for any much longer. I think Jaina technically is the thing that we're going to want to kill next. Going after, because I'm assuming this is an older Frost build because they're using Cairn, which is another mercenary I should actually look at. I know someone who watches my content, and I've actually ran into a few times on this, was coming up with a big stomp build that seemed to work, which could be fun to try out. I might ask him for permission to use it. If you're watching this, Master Puppet, leave a comment down below, I guess. Well, at least we'll heal up for a bunch, which is always good. I didn't have to hit into the Jaina. I'm just going to put down Nemsy. Then we should be able to snipe Jaina. Fire Stomp. I am not looking forward to that. Oh. Okay, I'm going to make a little bit of a misplay here, and it's going to be very easy to catch. I forgot the damage output of Fire Stomp, so I hit, or I target Archimonde here and it doesn't do any damage. I should have targeted Patches there, and it would have just AoE'd everything, and we would have been actually in a really good position. If I remember right, I thought this actually cost me the game when I did it. Yeah, it's interesting how that works. It can't do critical damage if it's preventing damage. I know that's probably just a new mistake that I shouldn't be making at this point in Mercenaries' lifespan, but sometimes it's hard to remember how things interact with each other, as much as I hate to admit it. Okay, if we use Aye Captn, that's our biggest damage output. We kind of have to be honest. I don't really like to use it here, but I think it is absolutely necessary. I know it's going to technically heal Diablo up by a little bit. By a little bit, I mean 30 damage. But I think having the chance of getting Sinestra real low is way more important. Oh, they're actually focusing Archimonde. I mean, that's smart. That is actually the smart play. Come on, just hit Sinestra. Let our gamble pay off. None of it's going to hit Sinestra. Okay. Well, at least it heals up everything for like 50 damage. Okay, now we don't have Boggy here, which is good, because it should be able to... Oh, we should have still hit Sinestra. We're hoping the Fiery Stomp does a bunch of damage here. Yeah, heal up to full, which sucks, but it's fine. Fiery Stomp. Come on. I mean, at least we don't have to deal with them both. And I think Diablo actually lives past this turn. Not Diablo, Archimonde, which is good. Okay, we got them real low. We have Bwonsamdi, who I think is actually still slower, but we have Archimonde. Okay, how much damage in Archimonde do we have? And how much damage? Okay, we have, 6. Speed of 6. What did speed of 6 do for us? It's 26, which puts them at 11. And then I think this gets us close to lethal. If it doesn't get us lethal, it speeds us up enough for next turn to get lethal, I think. Hey, it does. Perfect. That's a odd makeup for a team. 4 fighters. What could 4 fighters be? Oh, reminds me, I still have not done anything with Celestials. But I think we're going to take a break from the Bwonsamdi teams, at least for a week, because I've been doing a few of them in a row. Oh, Murlocs. Okay, it's been a while. Well, that's an odd choice for a Murloc team, but whatever. Well, we'll just bounce everything back. I guess old Merc Eye is probably what we're going to want to focus down. Has the chance of doing the most damage to us. Thanks for putting the taunt on Bwonsamdi and then attacking into Bwonsamdi when he's completely immune. I'll take a free turn. Makes my life way easier. Okay, there goes the Lillian stuff. I actually kind of would have preferred to keep her students actually alive, because in the long run it would have been less space for Murlocs. Still, very, very curious of why you're trying to use that in Murlocs. I guess it's because if you used... that would require you to use a different equipment, because there is the one equipment that I think summons something every time a Merc dies, but I don't think that includes minions, which means that idea doesn't really work too well. I'm assuming the last fighter on the team is probably going to be Sylvanas. That's the idea, maybe. Just a bunch of ways to buff up Sylvanas as much as humanly possible. There's other ways to do it. Okay. Come on, hit the Divine Shields. Come on. It'd be funny if... there we go. Buffing everything up. We didn't get the damage out. It's perfectly fine, though. Doomfire's funny. Doomfire actually probably works pretty well here. Then we can use Aye Captn to finish any of the team or their mercenaries off. We should be able to kill everything. Curious of what the bench is going to be. Time to slime our way to victory. When this team wins, it wins in a very interesting way. Is that necessarily good? Probably not, but Still don't know what that last mark is going to be. Nemsy is interesting though. But this is a little bit too late there. We're going to eye our way to victory. Oh, you could have stuck around. Alright, now that we're through the games, let's discuss my final thoughts of the build. Overall, this build, while funny, was not the best in the world. I'm getting to the point where I'm just going to try to make really fun builds work, and this is one of those that actually shockingly worked a little bit better than I expected, but is still not at the point where I would recommend it as a competitive build. The thing that actually kept me from scrapping this build completely was the fact that I had a game where my opponent was also using patches, and it turns out Gul'dan shockingly scales off of both friendly and opponent demons dying, thus allowing me to get to absurd heights with him. I would say the main problem with the build is the fact that it doesn't really have much diversity in what the damaging sources are. You're mainly just using casters, which means this team is very weak against anyone using a bunch of fighters, or even just one really powerful fighter. They can easily shut off your combo, which is kind of depressing. Either way, if you want something really fun and wacky, try this one out. Otherwise, maybe try something else out. I will probably try to make a more competitive build next week, but until then, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, bye-bye.